All right, is there anyone out there? Seriously, it's a question we've all been asking for a long time. A top secret report from the Pentagon could answer the question that mankind has been asking since first looking up at the stars. Are we alone? And does the U.S. government already know the answer to that question? I think they do. Joining us now for more on this highly anticipated report due out in June, the man who ran the British government's UFO project, Nick Pope. Nick, good morning. Thanks for being with us. I've seen you on Ancient Aliens many times. Pleasure to have you on.
Thank you.
Nick, you've written several books on this topic, of course. The U.S. Senate is going to get this report in early June. It's supposedly going to tell the truth about UFO sightings going all the way back to Roswell in 1947. I feel like we've been here before and learned absolutely nothing. Do you think this time this report is actually different and confirms that UFOs are real? And it might not go as far as, yes, little green men are out there, but somebody's got to be controlling these alleged UFOs.
I think it will go further than we've seen before. And I think whatever is going on, it's now undeniable. We have these videos, for example, of these objects being chased by US Navy jets. And we have leaked photos and videos very recently taken by Navy personnel showing these things in close proximity to ships. Now, the question is, of course, is this our own secret prototype black project technology? Is it Russia or China? Or could it be something else, even extraterrestrial? And that's what I hope we will find out.
Well, I want to know if it's extraterrestrial. I know that, Senator Marco Rubio, for example, wants to know if it is advanced technology from China or Russia. There have been UFOs, which are just unidentified flying objects, flying over U.S. military bases. Where do you lean on that? Do you think this comes from somewhere that is not of this earth?
Well, I don't think there's going to be a single neat solution to all of this. So in one way, maybe all of those things can be true. Some of these things could be drones engaged in espionage on the US fleet from an adversary, but none of that rules out the extraterrestrial hypothesis. And there have been some leaks coming out of this super secret body called the Unidentified Aerial Phenomena Task Force that sits in Office of Naval Intelligence. Last I heard, the leaks suggested they hadn't ruled out the idea of aliens. And I certainly hope that's the case. I mean, that's going to be much more interesting and fun than Russians.
Well, I think, the government has sort of been priming the public for this for many years now. In 2019, officials released a little bit of information. And now we're hearing reports that military pilots and also commercial airline pilots, just not long ago, 2 American Airlines pilots, and they saw a long cylindrical object flying over their plane. They said it wasn't a missile or anything like that. That doesn't sound like something that we have the technology for, and we're the most technologically advanced country on the planet, the United States.
Yes, and we're also, of course, keeping constant watch over the United States air defense region with everything, with satellites, with air defense radar, the whole works. So we have a pretty good idea at any given time what's in our airspace. And by all accounts, some of these objects, as you say, seen by commercial airline pilots, seen by military pilots, tracked on radar. Some of these objects are performing speeds, maneuvers, accelerations that seem to go way beyond anything we have.
Nick, final question, and I just want to get you on the record here, one way or the other. Do you think that the government, we know the government is complicit in covering some of this up, but do you think that the government knows a definitive answer and has for a long time as to whether or not we are alone in the Milky Way and in the universe?
I'm not sure they know for certain, but I hope we get a best current assessment, and I hope that says, yes, maybe, just maybe.
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on that report due out in June. Nick Pope, thank you very much. We appreciate you. Come back and see us when that report comes out.
Will do. Thank you.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, we're real news for real people.